Good morning, Monday morning, heading now to Tel Aviv, to the old train station, for what is one of the most exciting days of the year here in Tel Aviv, DLD, the Innovation Festival, by Yossi Vardi. Usually, there are representatives from quite literally every single tech company, every single VC, everyone comes to this week. It's full day events, 3-4 days, morning to night. I will not be attending the night events, but all day it's going to be pretty incredible. You're going to be meeting a lot of interesting people. Let's do this. Made it to Tel Aviv bright and early. It is 8:15 in the morning and it is very hot. The DLD festival is outdoors, so in addition to it being the geekiest and most interesting tech day of the year, it's also consistently, year after year, the sweatiest. Good times. So in like an hour, this place is going to be jam-packed. Here's where DLD registration happens. Get your name tags and things like that. And this is where all the sessions happen. Last year, I think Intel was here in this building right here. I'll just show you this old train station. It's one of the cooler places in Tel Aviv. Pay attention to the way it looks now because it's going to look a whole lot different in an hour from now. Okay, so I was on the fence whether to keep this in the vlog or delete it. I'm going to keep it in for lessons for other people. So DLD is not today. I'm going to Rothschild. Now I had some meetings here at DLD. It's actually not today. It starts Wednesday and Thursday. There are events tonight, a dinner for the speakers, but DLD is actually not today. So why did I think it was today? When you go to DLD's website, it says the 3rd to the 6th. Now, the actual festival is on the 5th and the 6th. 3rd and the 4th, it's like dinners and things, but it's not open to the public. And I'm like, I said to the organizers, why does your date on the website say the 3rd or the 6th? They're like, oh, you have to, drill down and look at the actual events and what happens on the 3rd. I'm like, dude, the date on the website says the 3rd to the 6th. People are going to come. Like, it's 8:30 in the morning. I came super early, and I only had a couple of meetings here, so it's all good, but people are absolutely going to show up. Really, really, really bad UX. He expects people to, like, go into the menus and see what it says, a date. People are going to show up. Anyway, slightly embarrassing for me. Not really, but heading to Rothschild now for some meetings, but that kind of stunk. You win some, you lose some. So one of my meetings this morning at DLD was Intelligo, Rachel from Intelligo, and it turns out we did not know. Neither one of us knew. I mean, it's my fault, not your fault, but like I said, the website's super misleading, so we're gonna have to reschedule this meeting. We originally said we'll do it tomorrow, but now I realize tomorrow's not even a thing, so we're gonna have to find time on Wednesday to meet. If you and Ari can make it here, but this was really, I'm gonna give them like seriously like constructive criticism. This is like it's misleading, right? It's not just me.
It's pretty misleading.
Like the website says 3rd to the 6th. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm really sorry that I brought you out here.
No,
but
it's totally fine. Brought me to the beach.
Oh, there you go. It's welcome to your car. Where's your car?
It's over here.
My friend Nina saves the day. So she got me an invite to a DLD event, I think in the education/AI space in the David Intercontinental. So I'm heading there now. Nina's ex-Apple. She worked at Apple for I think 8 years on product marketing, iPhone, iPod, you name it. So she hooked me up. I was literally leaving the DLD festival area where I was basically, there was nothing going on there. And she was like, are you coming to this event? So she got me a ticket and I'm on my way right now. She saves the day. You don't know what happened to me this morning. I went to DLD not thinking that it's today and not Wednesday.
That's why I was surprised.
So you hooked it up.
Yeah.
Saved the day. Nina, I've been on this vlog. How many times have you been on the vlog already? 3, 4?
Something like that, I think.
So I already gave an intro. I told everyone who you are and everything.
Oh, lovely.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's go in. I made it to this conference bright and early here. There's a whole bunch of people. Bob Rosenschein is here. TinyTap is here. Amazing people. And this familiar face walks by. Turns out, sometimes you know a face. You don't make the face, put the face to the name. Familiar?
I know.
So we had lunch. How long ago? A couple of years ago, no?
A couple of years ago.
A couple of years ago. Good steak, I remember.
Very good.
Even if I didn't remember, I could just pretend I remember and say good steak, because it's always good steak. But anyway.
Of course, especially in Israel.
There you go. What's your name?
Alejandra Castellanos Bar Av.
Say that again.
It's long. Alejandra Castellanos Bar Av.
Love it. Okay, so you, like me and like many other people, do a lot of different things, correct?
Right.
What do you do? Tell me about yourself.
I'm a mom of 3 kids. I'm also a media person. I have a media agency called Olaland that does innovation, stories about innovation, about Israeli innovation and high tech.
Right.
And also I am a partner in venture capital that is an impact investing venture capital focused on ag tech, on ed tech, and med tech.
So impact investment in ad tech? I never heard that combination before. That's interesting.
Yeah. But why? Because we're the value we're bringing to our investees, to the companies, is helping them scale in Latin America, Mexico and Latin America. So these places are really in need of technology to improve the people's quality of life.
Got it. We're gonna continue the conversation over lunch. But if somebody wants to learn more, if it's a startup watching, an entrepreneur watching, or somebody's watching and they want to send you a deck or they want to get in touch with you.
Yeah, if you're an entrepreneur on any of the 3 sectors, you can send me an email to Ale Strudel at Cantera, CANTERA.co.
Okay, so it's ALE at Cantera.
Cantera.co.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Joseph, put her email right there. Folks, if you have a deck that's interesting, and again, what spaces? Say it again, ad tech?
Ag tech, agriculture, med tech, could be medical devices or digital health,
Yep.
and ed tech. This is why I'm here, on my side.
Amazing. All right. Well, we're gonna have a follow-up meeting over steak, and hopefully you'll get some interesting deal flow from here, and definitely have a lot to talk about. We'll continue the conversation next time.
Cool.
Thanks.
Thanks.
It is actually an abomination that I have not had you on the vlog before. And now we have Grad Train on my right taking pictures of this.
Hi, Jacob.
Come say hi, quick. This is Mr. Graduate, best goatee in the business. Best goatee in the business.
Thank you.
All right, we'll talk later. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna do a thing with you also. All right, here, so real quick, you have to go. All I have to say is it's actually an abomination that I have not had you on the vlog before.
It's an honor to be on.
No, how is that even possible?
I've been watching it and enjoying it.
My mentor, my friend, honestly, someone I learned so much from, Bob Rosenschein. Give me, as we say in Hebrew, a regel achat, on one leg. Who is Bob Rosenschein?
Oh boy, I'm a veteran. I've lived in Israel for 35
Can
years.
I say pioneer? Is that okay?
Pioneer.
There you go. Pioneer. That's not like I call them legends. I'll call them
I've
pioneer.
started three or four different companies. Probably the best known is Answers.com, which I founded. We ran for 12 years, made profitable, took public, exited. But I also was involved in the early Hebrew Windows work and lots of other things along the way.
With Alan Rosenbaum, was he?
No, he's a friend, but he was on Macintosh, we were on Windows.
What do I know? Okay, so Answers.com, so you brought it public, you ended up selling it for
127 million. But nowadays, that's not even a big number.
Right, at the time, though, it was, it's like billion is like, anyway. Okay, and so since then, you didn't stop, innovating, you didn't stop, doing your thing.
Have fun.
You're an entrepreneur in your veins, in your blood, right?
At this point, I'm looking to help younger companies, startups, advise them, just help them. I'm having fun.
Okay, so if there's an entrepreneur watching this that wants to learn from your, as you like to say, your white hair.
That's right.
I only say that because we're close enough. But you know what I mean. From your experience, from your knowledge, if there's an entrepreneur watching this, I'm asking this because I know that you're okay doing this. What is the best way to contact you?
Well, the easiest way, I don't want to promise or guarantee responses, but I'll tell you my email is very simple. It's bobr@bobr.com.
BobR@bobr.com.
Bobr.
Beautiful. Reach out to Bob. A 10-minute conversation on the phone, I guarantee will be tremendously valuable to you, whatever it is you want to talk about. Bob, thank you for this. And, I don't need to tell you what I think of you. You know what I think of you, but I'm going to say it anyway. Oh, right. I got that on camera. Yes. Love it. All right. Thanks, Bob. Go in. We'll talk later. So here's the thing with standing at a tech conference in Israel. You bump into the most remarkable people. And I don't know how we haven't had a cup of coffee yet, but we're going to have to fix that. But real quick, who are you? What's your name and what do you do?
My name is Mai Shbeta.
Okay.
I was born and raised in Wahat Salam Neve Shalom.
And where?
Wahat Salam Neve Shalom. In
Okay.
English, it's the Oasis of Peace.
Wow.
It's the only peace village in Israel and Palestine where Jews and Arabs chose to live together.
Wow, I love it. Okay, I already love it. Yeah. Okay, and so what do you do now?
So my whole life has been around bridging between Israelis and Palestinians and doing some dialogues. I was the curator of the Global Shapers Tel Aviv hub in Israel. It's a hub connected to the World Economic Forum, and we're basically a bunch of people doing good stuff. And I'm focused on Israeli-Palestinian collaboration in startups and business.
Love it.
We're doing tours of business people and entrepreneurs to Rawabi to meet Palestinian entrepreneurs, and now we're working on a workshop to bring Palestinians, especially women, to Tel Aviv for workshop on startups.
Love it. I want to say that I always say one thing. If there ever will be peace in this region, it will be business and technology that makes peace. I think so.
Yeah, I come from the peace and love section, but I also understood that, so I kind of had to switch my activities, and now I'm focusing on that.
Camera is like literally not behaving today. Will not stand still.
No.
We have to have a cup of coffee and continue the conversation because I want to hear more. But I'm going to let you go because you're in the middle of a conference and you have a lot of things to do. But we're going to continue the conversation, okay? I'll ping you. We're going to connect. Spontaneous meeting with Avi Shapiro, an old friend. Pretty amazing story. Maybe I'll tell it to you a little bit later if I can't get him on camera to tell the story. But he's coming out right now to meet me on Rothschild. Long story short is, he reached out to me a couple of weeks ago that he's looking for his next challenge in sales. Pretty much the next day, I met an amazing company that totally coincidentally told me they're looking for someone amazing in sales. Connected them and boom, signed last week. It's 195 people I was fortunate enough to help get a job in Israeli tech. So he's coming out here to give me a little gift of gratitude, meeting him now. My first in-car interview. I feel like, what's his name? James, karaoke guy? What's his name? Come on.
Who's the famous guy that does the? My brother did like that, driving around.
Yeah.
You know, like
no, but there's the guy who does like with what's his name? Paul McCartney just now. Come on, James. You don't watch YouTube. You're too religious. All right, who are you? What's your name?
My name is Avi Shapiro.
By the way, where do we originally know each other from? I don't even. I know you for 100 years. From where? I don't even know. Where you at high school?
I went to MTA.
There you go. From there.
Oh, yeah?
You're on these age?
I'm on these age.
1 year older than me.
Okay.
So I got them last week. Anyway, okay. So I think we probably crossed paths 80 other ways over the years. But in addition to that, you don't know this about me, but generally speaking, I don't have the concept in my life of a bucket list. If I want to do something, I try to do it. Like vlogging, for example, I wanted to generate high quality video content about Israeli tech. So I bought a camera and I started, right?
Okay.
Generally, if I want to do something, I do it. There's one exception. You don't know this. Most people don't know this. Singing. I love singing. I always loved singing. Like when I was a kid, like my dream was to be in Miami Boys Choir.
Wow.
Like seriously, no one knows this. So it's one of those things you got to give up on certain things in life, do other things. So I gave up on that. But I genuinely love singing. Specifically, love Jewish music.
Okay.
The biggest star in the Jewish music world today. I'm sorry, by the way, I don't mean to like put you in his shadow because you're a legend in and of yourself. But we'll talk about you in a second. The biggest name in Jewish music today is a guy named. By the way, I'm also embarrassed to say I didn't know him till like a year and a half ago. We were at a Benny Friedman concert, and he was like, anyway, Mordechai Shapiro. Anybody who listens to Jewish music, Mordechai Shapiro is the man. And I might be a slight fanboy. He's a younger brother. You've taught him everything he knows, right? Sure. Right. Okay, so that's connection number one. Connection number two is beyond that. We go way back. A couple of weeks ago, maybe was it a couple of weeks ago? You reached out to me and you said, so I'm moving on, looking for my next challenge. I mean, he's a hotshot sales guy, one of the top sales guys around, looking for my next challenge. All right. So I'm not a sales guy, but I'm always coming across companies that are looking for interesting things. You don't even know the backstory here. I think a week later, maybe, I have lunch with a guy named Dror, an old friend, a magician. I should turn off my notifications when I do interviews. A magician, actually, seriously. Anyway, I sat with him for lunch, and at the end of the lunch, I asked the question that I always ask. What are your challenges? And he's like, this, you can help with this. And I'm like, all right, what else? And he's like, the rest of the stuff, it's not up your alley. I'm like, just tell me, what are your other challenges? He goes, you can't help with this. And I'm like, hit me, what are your challenges? He goes,
that's what he said.
I need a rock star to lead sales. True story.
That's what he said to you. He says, you can't help me.
No, he's like, what do you have to do with sales? I'm a marketing guy. Yeah. I didn't think they even say to me, right?
Right.
So I literally within, I think 10 minutes, I sent him your CV, and the rest is history.
The rest is history, yeah.
What is going on with my notifications? People are people watching us. What is going on? Too many phones. That's the problem. Tell me about this company. What's the name of the company? What do you do there? Talk to me.
Coronet. And I'm
Coronet.com?
Coronet. It's Coro.net. CORO.net.
Okay. Oh, Coronet. Of course, I knew that. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And they are a cloud-based cybersecurity platform.
Love it.
So it's like the hottest space in cybersecurity. It enables users to basically bring your own device. That's the new big thing. The new big hot buzzword is BYOD.
Not so new anymore, but yeah.
Yeah, whatever. That's what they say. So that's bring your own device. I'm not from the cybersecurity world, so all this is brand new.
Yeah, but sales is sales.
Sales is sales.
And if it's a good product, they help you do your job. You help them do their job. Everybody wins.
Exactly.
Very cool. What's your title there? Not that it matters. I'm just curious.
I'm the director of inside sales.
It's great. And you're working with great people. It's a great company. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
So the reason we're meeting today, beyond the fact that I love looking at his beard, you put this away. Too many notifications. It's because you were kind enough. But I just want to say disclosure here. You're the 195th person I helped get a job. It's like one of my biggest. It's one of my biggest. Honestly, makes me the happiest in the world. People say to me, "Why don't you take money?" I'm like, you completely missed the point. Like, look at the smile. Look at the smile. I mean, you got me. Makes so you impact someone's life. Anyway. Point is, as you know, and as hopefully you know, I love this stuff. I genuinely love this stuff. But occasionally, people like Avi feel like, he went out of his way to help me. I want to repay the favor, let's call it. Now, I told him unnecessary, but tell me what you brought me. Come on, teach me something here today.
Okay, so I bought a knife.
Pull it out. Let's go. Unbox it, baby.
Unboxed a nice knife.
Okay. We're gonna get a little Jewish here, so you'll bear with us and learn something new.
So
all right.
this is a knife for cutting a bread knife.
Cutting bread on Shabbos. Okay, it's nice and wrapped up, so I'm not gonna unwrap it. It looks pretty. Okay, so why a knife?
So they say in the Rosh Hashanah prayers, B'chol Aminim Shehu Zoicher Habris HaChoisech Chayim Lekol Chay.
English now.
Which means that whoever believes that God remembers our covenant, He is the one who cuts off a piece of life and gives us life. So they say that terminology of cutting off a piece of life is actually or fortuitous, if that's the word.
That's a great word.
Yeah, it's fortuitous. So to buy a knife before the Jewish New Year to give you a blessing of plenty for the year to come.
And there's a connection here to actually to livelihood.
Yeah,
correct.
So specific livelihood.
Love it, dude.
So it's a very appropriate gift.
I kid you not. I needed a new knife to cut my challah. I'm not even joking.
Nice.
A knife like.
Well, this is gonna be great. You're gonna love it.
Love it, man. Thank you so much. I'm again unnecessary, but it's super nice of you. And yeah, dude, just kick butt. I'm really excited to see you do good things in the company.
I mean, thank you.
All right, man. Good
Thanks.
to see you, man. Made it home. Today was pretty awesome. Actually, the best meeting I had today was the one that I just had now, and I could not get on camera. I apologize. But I guarantee you more to come on that front. All in all, it was an incredible day. And tomorrow is going to be even better. See you then.